Welcome back to more Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. We are going, I tried to record a part and then it crashed. So, I will follow what I did last time. More or less. I'm gonna do one thing in a different order. Possibly.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Sounds good, let's go.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
Yeah, she lowers white leg perception when she's with us.
Katubiu.
What's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill-omened, no? Midwife to Sorrows?
Midwife? I haven't seen any children around.
The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force.
What do you do when you're not delivering babies?
I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines.
So, we have a doctor with us. Let's talk about something else.
What would you speak of?
Do you have any family?
I do. A fine husband and 3 children. I miss them each day, but I take comfort in knowing they are safe.
Safe? Where are they?
When we learned that Salt Upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, Daniel ordered the children, the old, and the sick evacuated from the camp. My husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel seems sad when I ask him about it. Sad and a little frightened.
I could talk to him. Maybe he'll open up more to me.
Perhaps he will. I sometimes feel he thinks he must protect me. If he has news, I would know of it.
Okay. That's all I need for now. Yeah, last time I waited a bit more to talk to her about her family and get the quest activated. Yeah, me singing songs again in the background. Also, I'm part of a heated argument at the moment. There's one half of us who have official proof, are going with the current official statement on an anime. I want to know if any of you know anything about this, is why I'm bringing it up. Code Geass, for those of you who know what it is. Half the people I know claim no, they're not making anymore. They said that 10 years ago we don't plan to make anymore. There's been a current announcement from one of their directors, though, that they're making another season. Although whether or not he speaks for the company is currently up in the air. If any of you know anything, it would be greatly appreciated. So one of my subscribers has been adamantly claiming, no, they don't plan to ever make any more money off that series. Which I have to sit there and go, but they're a company, their job is to make money. Why wouldn't they? And these are friendly geckos, they won't try to kill us. There's a flower around here somewhere. Where is that Datura? Where's our drugs? There's our drugs. Now we have to go back to the shaman and take drugs. Like he said before, take drugs and kill a bear. Well, we're about to take the drugs.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where they come from, I do not know.
Oh, I know where they come from. They come from Vault 22. We will be seeing those flesh-eating plants later. Believe me, yeah, this is the thing with my video recording software screwing up like that. I was planning on finding out where they were eventually for you anyways, because I've seen the plants before outside of this world. Not outside as in the real world, outside as in not in the divide. Not divide. That's the 4th expansion. We're only on the 2nd.
You have root of sacred datura?
I have the sacred datura here.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of sea. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
This is the drugs. Our vision will be bright and happy until we get rid of it. Also, I determined something. I like this gun. And if you're wondering why I'm not fast traveling, we have to leave the Sorrows camp before we are allowed to fast travel. I'm not sure if that's permanently or just the first time that you leave the camp. I have absolutely no idea. I think it's just the first time, because I remember being able to fast travel afterwards. Okay, I thought it was a body. It was just a weird shaped rock. So, I've gotten requests for a game that I'd really rather not play, viewer.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
Before we continue with that, though, as I've said before, requests are great. Requests for games I don't own, don't plan to own, and I'm terrified of, will probably go unanswered. You don't want to leave Zion, you'd rather kill every last one of the White Legs.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
Why are you talking to me about it?
Daniel and I don't agree on everything, but in our hearts, we both want what's best for the Sorrows and dead horses. You've seen what the White Legs do, and I think you know what has to be done. If Daniel hears it from someone other than me, well, Zion may not be lost to us after all.
I'll talk to him about it. Maybe he can be persuaded.
Thank you. It will be for the best.
I think that's the reason we weren't allowed to fast travel out of here. Most likely. I'm not entirely sure. Whatever. So yeah, near the ghost... this is supposed to be a blind run, but for this part you're going to have to put up with my excessive knowledge. We will get to see the man-eating plants she was telling us about. Mainly because they're on our way.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh. Where they come from, I do not know.
But I do. Ah. And stay down. Whoops. Oh, right. You have to go all the way around this big rock to get up to where we want to be. I'm just equipping something we can use without wasting ammo. Okay, so before we can do any more with that, we need to kill these things.
I need healing.
Let's take the sap. Okay, trail carbine. Because the rest of them are all stationary targets. There's 3 of them. There we go. Vault 22 Dwellers Guard Camp. Why does this thing have blood sausage? I mean, yes, it makes sense on most enemies, but these things are plants. Nonetheless, might as well make the bighorn steaks and the gecko steak. Healing poultice, slasher, rushing water. So before we use any more trail carbine, we're going to switch back to the recharger pistol, even though it's almost completely broken. And it still does more than a fully refurbished recharger rifle. That's what kind of annoys me the most. Bring it! Okay, that's 6. We need to kill 4 more of these things.
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
That makes 7. Bighorn steak and bighorn meat.
So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it. Messy business. I am glad it's over.
So apparently we're up to 8. Which means we still need to kill 2 more. Last time I was at 9. So yeah, we're gonna try and level up before too much longer. No, talk with us, don't sit.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
So yeah, we're going to use that. It's weaker than the shish kebab. It does not have any bonus effects, and it looks pretty. That's about the limit of it, of its usefulness. But there's a trophy I'm trying to earn. I gotta do 10,000 total damage with unique weaponry. This counts as a unique weapon. Where's Daniel? Look for the man in the cowboy hat. You know, I could just activate the quest. Probably would be much easier. That'll point us to Daniel. There he is.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Tell me about Waking Cloud's family.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
Did you help the rest of her family leave Zion?
I did.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with New Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a white leg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She's one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now.
It's her husband. Don't you think she has a right to know?
To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now?
You're the new Canaanite who's supposed to help lead these people, not hide things from them.
I know, you're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't fail here again. Zion can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I won't stop you.
Why are you so eager to evacuate Zion? You didn't seem to be a pacifist.
There's an old saying that goes, if you want peace, get ready for war. You've got me figured half right. I'll shoot dead any white leg that tries to creep into this camp. But it's only to protect the Sorrows. The Lord helps those who help themselves. But the Sorrows don't know how. Joshua and I do. Since I got them into this mess, I need to get them out.
If you're willing to defend the Sorrows, why not pursue the Whitelegs?
There is an important difference between killing in defense and waging war. Even a Gentile like you should know that.
Joshua's a new Canaanite, and he's obviously willing to attack the Whitelegs.
Joshua is a living Bible of all mankind's miseries of war. The debt he has levied through his actions, he repays every day. He is a monument both to God's unending forgiveness and to humanity's unfathomable capacity for cruelty. It's written on every inch of his body. When you look at him, do you only see a man of God? Beneath those bandages, he is burned flesh. As he burns, so does he consume everyone around him. Joshua wants to fight because the Whitelegs have stoked the naked flame inside of him. You see the light, but do not yet feel the heat. I can pray that you never will. But it isn't up to me, and it isn't up to God. It's up to Joshua.
Let's talk more later.
Katubiu.
About your husband. I'm afraid he was killed by Whitelegs during the evacuation.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me.
I'm afraid so. Daniel kept it from you because he thought the grief would distract you.
How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the Sorrows.
He was only doing what he thought was best for the tribe. It wasn't an easy choice for him.
Perhaps. I will have to have a very long talk with Daniel when all of this is over. Thank you for telling me this truth.
Alright, so what quest do we work on next? So we have to deal with them in some way. We can either kill all the Yaoguais at Pine Creek, or collapse the Yaogwai cave. I say we go kill them, because I still want that bonus EXP / perk thing. Sometimes it's a perk, sometimes it's EXP when it gives the you have done blank of blank. You know, like, kill things. We got the Lord of Death perk. We do bonus damage to all things because we've killed enough things. Some of them it's just for bonus EXP. Either way, I need to get this 10,000 points somehow.
You leave me no choice. Messy business. I am glad. I'll fight you if I must. Yaogwai. Even our strongest hunters could not hope to kill so many. There must be a nest nearby.
What do you propose?
Fighting so many at once is a dangerous prospect, unless you are a truly mighty warrior. This many so close together suggests a nest nearby. If we find it and destroy it, we might have better luck.
How would we do that?
Did Daniel not give you some of the new Canaanites' fire clay? That could easily collapse a cave and trap the beasts inside. Look around and see if you can find a cave.
We better get to work then. Yeah, we're gonna go kill them. We've got... I mean, we may have to switch out from that and use other things, but I'm not overly worried. Although... there we go.
This is Pine Creek, one of the only ways out of Zion Valley. Watch out. Many... we pass like... moonlight on still water.
Well, one of them's down.
You leave me no choice.
Yao Guai meat, no. Slasher. And she thought we had any reason to be worried.
Katubiu.
What do you know about Salt Upon Wounds?
He is war chief of the White Legs, and the worst butcher of them all. The tribes he has crushed are many. The warriors he has slain, countless.
Okay. Yeah, we've still got several more quests. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we should wipe them out. Just clean wipe them out. For that one, they have traps along the bridge. I think that will be it for this time. When we come back, I will have decided what quest we are doing first, and what way I want to go about it. Until then, I'm Plasma Void. See you around.